I gotta stay up for like 36 hours and then go in and do like a 30-minute sleep test where they do a brain scan and they'll try to figure it out from there.
I have to stay up for 36 hours. I'm gonna need a little bit more than a 30-minute.
Right.
I mean, y'all might as well just go ahead and just let me go down and then just get as much data as you need.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here. I have been overly tired and tired of, roller coastering sick. Oh, man. But yeah, even the neurologist was like, they looked over some of my old MRIs and they're like, yeah, that shouldn't be causing everything that you have going on. So it's like, yay, happy days. Because I had MRIs done on my back. And they found I had, was it 2 or 3 herniated discs? And I can't feel it. So, I mean, that's the one nice thing, though. If it is dystonia, then I'm lucky because I'm not in pain. So. Oh. Needless to say, we'll probably run through tonight a little bit. While I was a little under the weather. Oh, God bless. While I was a little under the weather, Grizz is out. But I'm like, I'm not missing 2 weeks. Why did you email it to me? That was weird.
Like even like just playing like a couple of games of Call of Duty, I was like, I just couldn't focus.
I've seen some of your clips recently. They're pretty solid.
Oh yeah, it's because this year I'm making like a hard push for content and stuff. So I have like a whole bunch of clips in my vault. So I've just been going through and putting those up and making those and then just popping them up.
Just give them that slow release.
Speaking of content, how's your music coming?
Yeah, it's coming along. I mean, I don't know. I got a bunch of different things that I'm doing. I'll have to send you some stuff and let you hear it. It's kind of hard to explain. I've got some stuff where I'm just trying to do like, I don't know, like some of the stuff that you've heard before with like the hard, heavy bass and the kind of like the trap style. But I've also been doing a lot of things with like the piano. I've been wanting to do like more complicated sounding things, stuff that isn't like just the same thing over and over again. So I don't know. I got a bunch of different things I've been working on, but like I say, I'll just have to send you some stuff.
Yeah, as soon as they figure out what's going on with this, and I actually have control of my hand again. If I ever do, if it's dystonia, I'll never be 100% again. If it's the seizures and strokes, and then there's medication for that, for like epilepsy and stuff like that. But if it is that, and I can get it under control, then when this all started, I was getting back into playing again.
Oh yeah,
I was going to do something, but let's see if you wanted to do something. Anyway, we good to roll?
Absolutely. All set.
Everybody good?
Aye, Captain.
All right. I can't hear you.
Wait, are we starting soon? Is this being
Hello,
recorded?
welcome to Griffcast episode 101. Return to that podcast for immature people, the show where we talk about any and all things nerds, from video games, comic books, movies, computer technology, up to and including what the hell's going on with that Suicide Squad game? So, all right. So, quick little side note here. I didn't put this in the notes, but I ended up pulling out the article and reading about it. Because like they were getting review bombed hard for the Suicide Squad, and then so Rockstar's like, all right, and they just lifted their NDA on their alpha players.
Rocksteady.
Sorry, Rocksteady. And it started bouncing out a little bit. Apparently, they're getting really mixed reviews from those. And then I found out something interesting. Apparently, they're trying to make it a live service game.
Oh yeah, we've done that for a long time.
I have a data code for that for the game.
Do you?
Yeah, somebody gave it to me.
I don't know how I feel about it being a live service.
Well,
Like, that kind of killed the whole thing for me.
People apparently fucking hate it.
Yeah, the idea of it being a live service is, I think for a game like that, you just, one, don't really expect it, and then two, I don't know, I don't think it really makes sense because they've only got those 4 characters unless they're going to introduce more over time. That would make more sense. I mean, if they have like some sort of game plan that they, plan to put out there that people find interesting, that would work, but I just don't really see that. But honestly, when I was watching the trailers and stuff, I kind of thought it looked like a cool idea. Just them, killing people from the Justice League. Like, just the general concept seemed kind of cool.
Weird. Yeah, I mean, the concept did look cool to me. I mean, it did look cool, good idea, but probably, poorly executed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when some of the first, gameplay footage came out, or even like some of the first testers came out, they're just like, yo, there's just like a ton of fucking purple. It's just everyone was just like complaining about how purple the game was because all the enemies are purple. They shoot like purple like goo and stuff at you, like purple orbs at you, and everyone's like just purple, and they're like, okay, and that's what they deleted it one of the times. And they're like, they had to rework it, but it still looks like there's a shit ton of fucking purple in that game.
Honestly, the other thing, I think the gameplay looks kind of weird too, with like all the double jumping and dashing through the air and stuff. Like, it just doesn't make sense for some of those characters.
It doesn't make sense for any of the characters except for King Shark. King Shark is like the only one that has like realistic abilities compared to like his person. Like he's, he can. I mean, even though he's a shark, he's brute strength and shit, so he's hulking it up, and he's like, climbing up buildings and shit like that. But they have Harley Quinn, like she can double jump and like she's swinging around like she's Spider-Man, and they try to explain it in weird different ways. Like Captain Boomerang, he has the ability he stole like some gadget from Flash, and so he has the ability to double jump and sprint in the air and like run really fast across distances and stuff. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, why not? I guess.
Who's the 4th character? I don't even know who the 4th character is. Is it Deadshot? Or is it Bloodsport? Is it Deadshot or Bloodsport?
I don't remember.
Because they're both.
I think it was Deadshot. I think so.
I think he gets something from Green Lantern, maybe? I don't know. But apparently, that's how they get around. They all like ended up stealing gadgets from the actual heroes, and that's how they can like do the special shit to get around. But like you're watching like Harley Quinn and like she's swinging like with a grappling hook, and you're just like, that still doesn't even look right, man. It still looks fucking weird.
It didn't.
Like, I'm not even talking about like just the character doing it, but like her or just like the figure's movements while on a grappling hook. And you're just like, it doesn't look right. It doesn't make sense. It's just weird.
Then also, stealing technology from the Flash doesn't quite work out that well. Because, like, you can't steal technology from somebody who does that stuff naturally.
Right?
Very true.
But
And even still, there have been times where even he's had issues with some of the technology that he's created not working out like it should.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, probably for the normal human being, it'll probably kill him, opposed to him.
Yeah. Yeah, all those, the Suicide Squad are, they're just.
But
human
yeah,
beings, I mean.
so here was my take when I found that out though. Was like I had very little interest in playing it, and then as soon as I heard it was live service, I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Dude, the bandwagon for that game, it was when it was first announced and it was, being made by Rocksteady. Everyone was like, okay, and they even said I don't know if they announced it a long time ago, but they announced it recently. They definitely announced it recently, but it's taking place in the Arkham universe. It supposedly wraps up the weird ending of. Everyone's like, oh, Arkham Dark Knight ended weird, or not Dark Knight, Arkham Knight ended weird. I was like, it didn't end that weird, he did. What he did, it was the death of Batman. He faked his own death. Everyone was like, all right, cool. It wasn't that weird. But, they're like, oh, Suicide Squad's going to answer that. We're going to find out what actually happened to Batman, so on and so forth. I'm just like, y'all going to fuck this shit the fuck up.
I think, honestly, it's only real selling point anymore. Wow, let me try English again. I think right now it's only real selling point anymore is that it's Kevin Conroy's last hurrah's Batman.
Yep. That's the only thing that's on it.
Which
I see ads everywhere.
Honestly, I kind of feel glad that he's not around to see what happened to his last work.
I mean, he might give a performance. I mean, you can't. He might give a good performance. You don't know. You can't blame.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Him and his last work on how the rest of the game was handled.
No, I'm not blaming him. I'm saying like that's the only leg they have left to stand on. Like, yeah, Kevin Conroy always shows up to work.
It's in that work.
So, that wasn't a dig on Conroy. That was a dig on Rocksteady.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, man, live service. I don't know if it's a.
But I have a feeling it's going to end up being just like Avengers.
Yeah.
Where it's going to be really good for like 6 months and then it's just going to disappear.
Oh, I don't even think it's going to be good. I don't even think it's going to be good for 6 hours, man.
Probably not.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Burn right through it, and then after that, it just gets kind of stale.
I don't think anyone's going to buy it. I don't think anyone's going to play it.
I think the only way that it's going to get played is if it's a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live game.
Yeah, it'll probably come to PlayStation Plus pretty quick. It is technically, is tested. I guess I can't say it's not like a Sony first party game, but I think Sony's backing it the most. You know how like when they release games for multiple platforms, but like one game, but one platform or whatever has more investment, kind of like
we'll double our investment if you give us like 6 month exclusivity.
Yeah.
Like what they did with Borderlands 3 and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like PlayStation and Sony have been advertising the fuck out of Kill the Justice League. I see that fucking thing. I see it fucking everywhere. Their marketing team, I mean, everyone's complaining about their marketing. I don't think their marketing is very strong, but their marketing is very potent.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but apparently Palworld is going to have early access on Game Pass.
What is Palworld? I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Palworld is Pokemon with guns.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's going to Game Pass.
Yeah, it's going straight to Game Pass. And if you watch the trailer, there is no way they're not going to get sued by Game Freak. There is no way.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a couple games that do like the Pokemon, because there was one game that was like it was actually Pokemon. Yeah, so Palworld, is this the one that is actually Pokemon, or like they have slight variations?
It's a straight rip. It's a straight rip.
Palworld might be what I'm thinking of then, because there's one where they have just like fairy tale creatures with guns. They obviously were looking like Pokemon, but nothing was like even close to comparison. And then so I guess then there's this one where it's like they actually took the actual fucking Pokemon and dropped them in the game just with guns.
Yeah, it's a straight rip.
Because what is Pikachu's not, is it Raichu?
Yeah.
Raichu is his evolution.
This dude's got a fucking minigun. He is Eevee, who's this monkey thing with the fucking aka they got sheep. Maybe Palworld is the one that has like slight variations because that's not like exactly Raichu.
No, it's not. It is just enough not to get claimed on plagiarism.
Okay, just enough to not get. Okay.
What is it that 20% is it or 10%?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know what it is for image, but for what's this? What's he doing here? Oh, Wrath, shut your whore mouth, buddy.
Well, don't be shy. Don't keep it to yourself. Share with the class.
He just upgraded his internet. He's going to be at 5 gig.
5 gig?
Yeah.
You got a business line? What's going on? What's going on with your guy?
Oh yeah,
What's
Raph.
going on over there?
Go ahead and throw hot sauce and salt in that wound.
Right. So here's the funny part is that his motherboard will only register 2.5.
Oh.
Whatever, man. I'll pay for 5 if I'm rated for 2.5. At least I'm still getting. Man, I can only get a gig here. Damn, what the fuck? That's
Yeah, we're about to start 2.5 ourselves.
Are you?
40 M's up.
Yeah, we're about to start 2.5.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, CP. Like,
Let me get that. I might as well. I'm
Gig
going to sell my
down,
fucking
20
house
up.
and just move there.
middle of Seattle, man. Or not Seattle, Kansas City.
Okay. You said
Did you say
Seattle.
a gig
I was like, okay, I'm not moving to Seattle.
Did you say a gig down and 20 up?
Yeah.
I have a gig down as well. I have like 1,200. Yeah, 1.2 gigs down, and then I have 40 megs up. That's it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's got to that's got to be parallel.
It's the best thing I can get around here.
Yeah, no,
And
I
they have fiber in my area, so they have like a round, and then I'm right there. So it's like there's fiber all here, just not right where the fuck I am.
So it's now hung all the way up to the end of my driveway, or up to the end of the road. So I know I can get it eventually.
Yeah, there's like houses like half a mile from my house that have fiber.
Yeah, but it's only going to be one up, one down.
Is it going to be with that company that starts with an S?
No.
Good.
Like I wouldn't. I would stay with Comcast.
Yeah, Comcast ain't doing fiber anytime soon.
No. Yeah, no. For right now, I'm sticking with Comcast. Like, if that company was coming in, like, they could have 10 up, 10 down, and I would
you ain't drinking the Kool-Aid.
No.
Yeah, right there. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
They're garbage.
Hot garbage. But yeah, so no, Power. I think it comes out in a couple of days on Game Pass too. So I'm definitely going to be doing that.
That's funny. Let's see. It just says January 2024. Yeah, Game Pass. Let's see. They probably won't see anything, but that's funny. I do remember this thing.
Like I just want to play it just for the lulz. Like that's it. All right, so these next two are really interesting. So Nvidia is working on a graphics card that does not need the 8-prong or 12-prong, which is really nice. One, it saves you space for cable management. We good?
I was just agreeing with him.
Oh, yeah.
Cable management. That's all it's doing. Sorry.
Saves you space for cable management. It opens up all kinds of different things for layouts. So it's like it's a 100% good if it works.
If it works, I mean, some things could go wrong with that.
Like I am waiting for the thing saying, "Hey, this new graphics card melted my Mobo."
Yeah. So. There's only few things I see right with it right now. Apparently, it's only on one motherboard so far. I think they've only, had the attachment or the interface on one motherboard so far, and I think it's an Intel board. So, AMD users will pretty much have to, make a new rig.
Yeah. And good for it. Like I love to see innovation. Like, hopefully, eventually, we get to a point that all things are like that.
And then it's only for the 4090 card. And, it's not even for the current 4090 card, so it's not like, in fact, just get that board and then put my 4090 in it, so. But it's only for the 4090, so and it's the Rogue Strix one, so it's like $2,000.
I remember seeing something somewhere where there was like a wireless, like complete, like all the wires are on the back side of the actual motherboard. So so obviously you have all your PCB and everything in the front, but then all your connections are on the back side, so you don't have that 12 prong coming through the front. It's all on the back side, and I forgot where I saw it. I think I saw it on TikTok or something, and it was actually pretty clean though.
Yeah,
that is clean. You gotta make sure you get a case, because I imagine the case has to be appropriate for it too.
Yeah,
you have to have the motherboard lifted. I guess if this is the case, the motherboard's got
it either have to be lifted or have an entire. It'll have to be like a split case where there's like
a
three.
Backless dress.
Yeah.
Backless dress. Ooh. I'm gonna sell that to a case company. Call it the backless dress. Yeah.
So, and this other one kind of got me a little excited too for this innovation. Apparently, the new onboard GPU or onboard graphics processing for the new AMD chipset is pretty monstrous. Like, they're trying to push to a point to where you don't even need a graphics card.
I found it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Now, in its current state, would I run it? No. I do like what it opens up, though. Let's see what that is. Where'd you put it?
My chat.
All right, it's gonna be stupid. Anyway, oh, that's a ban. Where's Twitch?
We layeth down the ban hammer.
Hammer time.
That was actually last year.
Oh, it's not let me do it right this second. But yeah, we don't offer free advertisements. So, well,
what happened?
Yeah, it was on their Gigabyte and MSI already tested similar designs with their Stealth and Project Zero motherboards.
Yeah, no, it looks good. And I thought we should have been there a long time ago, but hey,
Yeah.
While we are advancing technology at a rapid rate, it'd be nice to actually see. So while hardware is advancing at a rapid rate, we haven't innovated its baseline usability.
Oh, I do see that. That is cool, man. That's one thing I hated about, putting your motherboard in, or, making all your connections, put it in, trying to thread it through, then you gotta bend it back around to connect it.
Yeah, and especially like your front panel, your front panel IOs, man, your buttons and everything else. That connector always is a pain.
Yeah.
I don't know why they never put those connectors like towards the top of the motherboard. They're always at the fucking bottom of the motherboard.
Yes.
Buttons here,
my
connectors
goodness,
here.
IO
yes.
panel is at the fucking top. It's like, why have we not figured that one out yet, team?
But no, so this new AMD chip, though, while I'm not too excited about its potential within desktop gaming, I am excited about its potential within handheld gaming. Because it's running Cyberpunk 2077 at 60 FPS without a graphics card.
Oh, this is a. I think I saw someone. Was I the one that shared it? I could have been.
You probably were.
It's a small AMD chip that it has like
No, that was me and Grizz.
it has like a small GPU, like one of their early on GPUs.
Yeah, it's got like an AI. It's got like an AI RAN graphics unit.
But it's nothing that's super powerful. I think they compared it to like a 570X or something like that.
Something like that, but still, as a baseline from just your processor, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
But imagine that in like a handheld system.
Good. Probably gets hot as fuck though.
That's what I was about to say. That bad boy gonna be roasting.
Like, I'm not denying that. Like I said, for a desktop system, I'd love to see where it goes, but it'd be one nice that I'm not putting like 10-pound cards hanging off my motherboard.
Yeah.
Where you gotta have a graphics hanger for it.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, if I need extra brackets for my graphics card, we're getting out of hand.
That's a big bitch.
All right.
I know.
That's a big bitch.
I know.
Yeah. We're gonna like half skip over this next one. So Star Wars has hired their new director for the new Rey movie, and the director within the first sentence basically was a walking South Park meme. Basically,
I need you to pull that up. I need you to read it to me. I need you to read what they said to me.
I don't know what they said to you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't pull it up and read it, what the director said?
Oh, like basically in the words of South Park, put a chick in it, make it lame and gay.
But I want you. Do you not have the quote? That's what I'm asking for.
I don't have it handy.
I'm asking for the quote. If you can pull up the quote and read it to me.
I cannot at the moment. All right, hold up. It's pretty bad. Well, okay. It is what we what. Okay. Apparently things are not going to let me run the way I want to run. Oh. All right. So, did you guys know we have Space Race 2 going on right now?
Yeah. With China and Russia?
No. Within like 4 different like private companies here in the US.
Oh,
I had not paid attention.
So
I know there's a lot of people trying to get to the south side of the moon right now.
So I followed that link that you put out, and about the Peregrine moon lander that won't make a landing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of that one, so that one was from Astrobotic, and it was aimed to be the first private company ever to soft land a probe on the moon. The honor could now go to Houston-based Intuitive Machines, which plans to launch its Nova Sea lander next month atop a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. So Nova Sea is part of a CLPS program that will carry some NASA scientific gear. So we have 3 companies fighting to get to be the next to the moon.
Usually how it happens.
What the hell is this and why am I here? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't need that right now because we can just talk about that. But no, I think it's really cool though. I mean, we have like 3 to 4 companies fighting to be, next in interstellar travel.
Yeah, who was it? I think it was it might have been Neil Tyson, because I mean he says all the smart stuff. He said that he believed that within a couple of years space travel would be out of the hands of the government and it would become fully commercialized in the hands of private.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, the government doesn't have any money anyway. That's
true.
We literally give it to all the corporations. So
Never mind. Yep. Carry on that statement.
It's like, wait a minute. All right, wait, never mind.
Accurate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When you have negative dollars, you have no money.
I mean, it's kind of how that works.
Or when you have negative $35 trillion, you have no money.
There's just a lot of debt. They're just not paying it off.
Yeah.
And so they have plenty of money. They also just have plenty of debt.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Musk is attempting to add subscriber and streamer benefits to X, to challenge Twitch, which this is coming on the back of one of the leads over at Twitch saying that Twitch is not profitable.
All I can say right now is, especially like right now, you have YouTube, you have Twitch, and literally third in line is Kick. So unless you're bringing out where is because right now, any type of streamer benefit that you're coming out with, if it's unless it's 100% to the actual creator, you're literally just a carbon copy of Kick. It's because Kick right now is 90-10.
So the way that he's wording it is like if somebody comes in and starts, you know how like in WoW, how they used to do gold farms in your chat log and all that?
Yeah.
Basically, if somebody comes in and starts doing that in your chat, anybody who clicks a link in your chat, you get the proceeds from. So if somebody is spamming your chat with links and everybody clicks that link, you still get proceeds. Or you can just straight up ban that person.
Yeah, it's because at that point in time, then for me anyway, at that point in time, you're missing out on the interaction of chat because your whole entire chat is just filled with links.
Another thing that they're going to offer is you can set your own subscriber fee and set your chat to subscriber only.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, you can do that on Twitch and Kick right now.
But can you set your subscriber fee?
That is the only difference, is that you can set your subscriber fee.
All right. And now I want to know something real quick, though. How is Twitch not profitable since they take like 55% of everybody's money? Or is it just not profitable in the eyes of Amazon?
Probably is not profitable in the eyes of Amazon.
Because
it's because the amount of, like, I think at some point in time they went through and they were starting to actually give more back to the creator. And then I remember seeing something like not too long ago where they were just like, oh no, never mind, revised. And it's literally like a 50-50 split now.
Yeah. With fees on top of it.
Exactly. So we'll pay you your money. We're going to take, on top of taking our 50, we're going to take an additional fee on top of that before it even hits your account. Mm-hmm. Opposed to with Kick, literally they take their 10% and then they're like, here's your money.
Yeah. Which
and then that's it.
Thanks, Mom. That's honestly like I respect Kick's model. I just wish they got more backing.
Oh, and it's going to come. It's eventually getting theirs because as time goes on, Kick is getting more and more popular because when they were looking at the graph, like literally the top person right now is YouTube. Like, and I don't care what anybody says, YouTube will forever, unless something changes, YouTube will forever be top dog.
Yeah.
And then right now it's Twitch, and the only reason I feel that Twitch is higher than Kick is just because of its history. It's been around longer. You still have people that only ever really know of Twitch, opposed to the people that are seeing a steady rise in Kick, and they're like, oh, and also on top of that, I can get more bread. Oh, I'm going over to Kick.
In the world,
it kind of makes your grind, your content creation worthwhile when you're actually getting paid for it, and they're only taking essentially like a usage fee
What
for
is
using their platform.
Yeah, what is YouTube's fees?
That I do not know.
Good God. Have children. They'll stomp through your house and rip the whole thing apart.
All I can hear is boo, boo, boo. FBI, open up.
Yeah. Let's see here. So to pop open I haven't opened my Kick in forever. But then again, you know, with the channel that we're in, we're not going to ever get seen because the first half of it is hot tub streamers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to start pushing advertising. I've been sitting there for like a year, but we're over 100 episodes and we're finally getting things like smoothed out and running. But no, I think it's nice to see someone else though enter the market though and try to be competitive. And if somebody is going to do it, like I can see X being able to do it, or Twitter.
Please don't. Please don't. This is gonna be. This is what people. I don't know what. So it's just gonna be people just going live, kind of like how they do now with Facebook Live and.
You know what though?
TikTok.
People are going to need options when they can't afford all these subscription services anymore. Like, truly, like people are going to want to go watch something that, you know, when they can't afford Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu or Disney Plus. Like those people are going to need a place to go.
All the people that watch reality TV,
Yeah,
eat it up, and now they're just.
Get yourself a little $3.99 subscription fee. Less than every other streaming platform out there. In real life content, instant reactions to what you're saying.
How much are subs? For like, I know we were just talking about, but I wasn't listening.
So
it's kind of just like.
So for both Kick and Twitch, it's $4.99.
A month?
Yeah, it's $4.99 a month.
Okay.
So, and you can you can gift subs and I've seen people drop 100 gifted easy, which is insane. I've literally seen people in one guy's chat. I've literally seen somebody drop like 200 gifted subs, and like that's some some coin right there.
but see that is one nice thing that is one thing I do appreciate about the streamer viewer or partnership is that you can quite literally directly purchase content that you want to watch. You can interact with the content you want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah. So I'm just thinking about like, you know, if you sub to someone's channel, like how many people out there do you think like sub to multiple channels?
Oh yeah,
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. Subbing to multiple channels. Okay.
I mean, just me alone, I'm subbed to 4 right now.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're subbed to 0. All right. 4.
Yeah. It's just because like I'm falling into that boat of I can't afford Netflix anymore, so why would I sub to a Twitch streamer?
And that's what I was gonna get at too, man. Because you mentioned that, like, oh, people can't afford to, sub to these streaming services and so on and so forth. And I'm like, wow, I'm throwing you on the bus real quick. So, $4.99, 4 subs, so that's $20.
It's still cheaper than Netflix.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Netflix did go up.
If you're buying their 4K package, yeah, you're paying $20 for the 4K package, or they have a $10 package
quality
too.
on Kick.
You can get it. Remember, and most TVs nowadays, it doesn't matter whether it's 4K or 1080. It's because it's still gonna look fucking crisp. It's gonna look crisp as shit. What does it matter?
But yeah, but you gotta. So yeah, I'm sub to them.
I bought a TV. Sorry, yeah, no, this is TCP rant time. I just bought a TV. It's a 720. It's a 720p TV. That bitch is crisp as fuck. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it.
If you sit far away enough, yeah, it's going to look crispy.
I'm far away. I mean, it's the kitchen TV. It's the kitchen TV. It's only 24 inches. It's still crisp as fuck. It's still crisp as fuck. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
I'm sorry if you could.
So whether it's 720 or 4K,
is it touchscreen? Is it touchscreen and attached to your fridge? Like,
no, it's not touchscreen. It's crazy. That's ridiculous.
But I would say so. Out of those four, three of those channels, they were all gifted to me.
Paramount Plus has a $4.99 package. Hulu has like a $7.99 package.
Yeah, which I pay through my cell phone, so I'll technically pay $6.
Okay, then you can get Max. You can get Max. Stars. Oh, dude, I saw Stars. Stars is giving away packages $45 for the entire year. So if you don't sub to someone for 2 months, if you stop your Twitch subs for 2 months, you get Stars for an entire year.
I already get all of that for free.
Okay, then well, no one's talking about you specifically. Yes, I said I was throwing you under the bus. But I'm talking about everybody else out there. I
have a crazy idea, right? What if we took every streaming service like Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney, and put them into a single package for like $50 a month?
Ain't nobody gonna do that shit.
No, they
won't. You can come close to doing that.
I'm just gonna say that we technically used to have that.
I'm looking. What, you talking about cable?
At one point in time.
Yeah.
Yo, my parents just got rid of cable like last fucking week.
Yeah.
Last fucking week they got rid of cable.
Yikes.
My dad's like, he's like, oh, I'm saving $10 a month. he got YouTube TV. He's like one of the few people that bit into YouTube TV, and he bought all the shit on YouTube TV.
For what?
All the fucking shit on there. Through his cable package, he already had the master plan cable package, and it was legit as shit. He got fucking everything. And he's like, he went and saw somebody else that had YouTube TV. He's like, oh shit. Keeping up with the Joneses, I want YouTube TV. So he went and got YouTube TV. I'm not hating on too hard, but I mean, yeah, he had a cable package and he had fucking everything, but now he's got YouTube TV and he's like saving like $10 a month, and he's got YouTube TV and he's got fucking everything. My mom's who's technically challenged, has to relearn everything.
Oh yeah,
my mom's
relearning that remote. Oh my, it's game over.
Had the cable package. She had the cable package down pat. You know, it took her a while, and they had the same cable service for like 20 years.
I will say this.
Actually, yeah, like 20 years.
If you guys want to talk about like technically challenged people, I will say that the Roku remote is very user friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't seen a direct TV remote.
That's it.
Is it evil? Is it
look. Let me just tell you this right now. You think that remote is user friendly? I promise you, there is someone, and I will tell you this from experience. There are multiple people that still have difficulty with that remote.
Oh, I know.
But the one remote that I can actually say that has some of the same features as the Roku remote, and then also has that old school feel with like a cable TV remote, is the DirecTV Stream remote. It has all the whole package with the remote in the box. It's got all your streaming services that you can download to the box. It's got numbers on there, so if they want to learn the numbers. And then also it's got voice activation, so all they have to say is Westerns. and then it'll literally search the entire box for westerns, and it'll pop it up on the screen, and they'll just have to select one.
I want to know how westerns was the first thing to pop into your mind in that example.
Is because the amount of people and the amount of people that have it had to install. Oh, I just need to have my westerns. That's all I need is just my westerns.
I think because a lot of the technical challenge people are probably on the older side.
Yeah.
And they like to
A
watch
lot of
westerns. But I'm not gonna lie, you can't come after westerns like that, bud. You can't come after westerns like that.
I will say it's been a long time since we've had a good one.
You need to watch. You need to watch some westerns. You need to the good, the bad, and the ugly at least every 5 years.
I said it's been a while since we've had a good one. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly came out like 40 years ago, right?
40 years ago?
Yeah.
Crazy. That was like 60. It was like 60 or 70 years ago, bud. That was a long time ago. Clint Eastwood was still like in his 20s or 30s. That movie is old, but it is still a great movie. It is still a great movie.
Question, Solops. Is that a new tattoo on your hand?
Oh, here? No. I've had this one for a good minute.
Just for some odd reason, it caught my eye. Yeah, sorry, ADHD.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I always get sidelined by the fact that he's got the Spawn logo in there.
It's like right where a watch would be. It's like it's always Spawn o'clock, you know.
You know, that reminds me, I haven't heard anything out of that yet. That recently, the new Spawn TV show.
I hadn't heard anything about it either.
Was it a movie? I thought I saw someone.
Yeah,
I
movie.
saw something about it not too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I
think
remember
it's supposed to be a movie.
Zamo.
John was trying to come back for it.
I mean, hell, that guy's probably just looking for work at this point in time.
Right.
But
No,
anyway.
I haven't heard anything about that film myself, so I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, like
There's been delays. Producers have confirmed. This says to release in 2025. Still a year away, so have they even started filming it?
We'll see.
like all the new Star Wars movies, none of them are in production right now. So they've announced like 6 movies and none of them are in production. Like why?
Okay, we can cut back.
We can. I still need to go see Godzilla.
Oh, -1?
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying good things. Though I don't know how long it's been out. They say it's crushing everything, but like it's definitely been a couple weeks, and it says it's just now crossing 100 million worldwide, which I find very surprising.
It cost $13 million to make.
Well played. It's so weird. It's so weird what is considered successful and what is considered a flop. It's so fucking weird what is considered successful and what's considered a flop nowadays. Because I
would never guess.
And I understand that, you know, production, you know, revenue and profit, you know, is big determination how much you spend on it, how much it pulls in, how much you know your profit differentials or whatever. But like, there are some movies. Yes, we know they spend a shit ton of money on. They still spend a shit ton of money on them, but they're still making hundreds of millions of dollars in the first few days, the first weekend. Like, oh, that movie flopped hard as fuck.
Okay, here's why. All right, we'll use the Marvels as an example. The Marvels cost like $300 million, including marketing, and it made $60 million. Or sorry, it like the opening weekend made like $30 million.
Oh, I thought it made more than that. I thought it was still like at 100 million by the end of the first weekend.
It still lost them like $250 million.
Yeah, I understand it lost money, but like,
So you can't consider that a success if it lost $250 million.
you know, so just because it has profit makes it a success. So if you have a movie that has very low budget but slightly high profit and only
Oh, okay.
I'm just shooting out a random number. Only 100 people saw your movie, but you still made profit. All right. These, like I said, ballpark estimation numbers just for preference and to perceive. So 100 people saw your movie and you still made a profit. Whereas Marvel's fucking 20 million people go see this movie and it's considered a flop?
Yes. Okay. Let's look at it from investment perspectives. Say, like, let's use the stock.
No. I'm not saying that I don't understand the concept. I understand the investments. I understand the revenue. I understand the profit. I understand budget. And I understand, math. Math is math. Mm-hmm. Logic doesn't logic right now, though, because you can say that only 1,000 people go see this movie and it's a massive success. Whereas 20 million people go and see this movie and in 20 million eyes, oh, it's a flop. Didn't do well. 20 million people still saw it.
If you spend $5 and you make $100,
it's just weird.
Yes,
I know it's a success. Do I feel like do I feel proud? Do I feel my name's not out there? 100 people know my name. Yes, 100 people know my name and know who I was and what I did.
Did 100 people hand you $20?
I'd rather 20 million people know that I'm a piece of shit than 100 people know that I'm the best thing on the planet.
We're working on it.
It's just a little bit of give and take. It's just like, what would you rather want? I mean, yes, I understand the investors are like, oh shit, I just lost a fuck ton of money, but I'm just Joe Schmo down the block. I'm not dealing with that type of money. I'm not dealing with that, those investments and those funds and that return and revenue and so on and so forth. I'm not dealing with that.
So yeah, to be considered a success, you have to make a profit. If your movie doesn't make as much as you had to pay your actors, you failed.
All right, I'm done.
Like I'm just still trying to wrap my head around how that was difficult for you to comprehend.
No part of it was difficult. I fully understand the concept of every single thing. It's just weird logic. It's just weird to visualize and to say, like, 20 million people saw it. It's a piece of shit. 100 people saw it. It's great. I'm not saying that I don't understand the concepts. I fully understand the concepts and how everything works. I understand how business works, movie business, movie profits. I understand all that. It's just funny. It's just funny how you can visualize it like that.
Yeah.
When you can put it in the terms that I put it in.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Anyway, thank you all for coming and watching. We hope you had a good time. We will see you next week. Bye-bye. Where's my mouse? I lost my